Hello from Myrtle Beach. Today we are in the city of North Myrtle Beach, which is just north of Myrtle Beach. Hi, I'm Carmen. If you're new here, we cover everything Myrtle Beach and the surrounding area. And if you're a return viewer, welcome back. We are so glad to have you. We are going to give you a full tour today of the North Myrtle Beach Main Street. The North Myrtle Beach Main Street just got named by Country Living magazine one of the top 40 main streets in the United States of America. So that's a pretty big honor considering how many main streets there are in America. That's pretty amazing. So this is definitely a popular establishment over here. You've got Flynn's Irish Tavern, and I'm not going to read everything because you can see the signs, but I'll try to point out a few. They do have a rather large Irish and Italian festival here in North Myrtle Beach. You can look it up on the web. We have been to it. It's a lot of fun. Definitely recommend it. The whole street gets blocked off, all kinds of food vendors and dancing and music, all kinds of fun stuff. So definitely something worth checking out if you happen to be in town for that. Over here we've got Hoskins Restaurant and Beach Designs, and also here's some golf cars over here. But it is a nice little main street. You've got 4 lanes, it's nice and wide, lots of crosswalks. As you can see, lots of traffic. It's a busy place. This is a popular area. Do you usually stay in North Myrtle Beach? Leave us a comment below and let us know where you like to stay in North Myrtle Beach. And if you're watching this and you don't stay in North Myrtle Beach, where do you like to stay in this area? There's definitely a lot of options along the Grand Strand. If you're not familiar, the Grand Strand is 60 miles of beautiful beaches in South Carolina. So there are a lot of different options here to stay at. North Myrtle Beach has a pretty nice, relaxed vibe. Sort of like this small town main street. Really sort of relaxed and family friendly, I would say too. If you're looking for somewhere a little less hustle and bustle than the main part of Myrtle Beach, this would definitely be an option. You've also got options south of Myrtle Beach in Surfside and Garden City, and other options beyond that. So let us know in the comments where you like to stay. So we are actually facing the beach right now. We are headed towards the beach. We will actually take you all the way to the beach, so stay tuned for that. And there's a public beach access right at the end. Even has some restrooms and stuff like that. So we'll take you all the way down there and show you that as well. I don't know if it'll show up on the camera, probably not, but there's a huge parasailer going by right now. Like I said, the beach is just straight ahead, like we're perpendicular to the beach. I'll pan over so you can see the stores on the other side. We've got a pet wash, the infused olive, which has olive oils and balsamic vinegars, and the Main Street Cafe. Over here we've got the Church of the Lost and Found. And then also over there is Decker's. It's a little offset off the street. It's right over there. And they've got that deck up there that I presume, I've never been there, that you would be able to see the ocean from there. Leave us a comment if you know that for sure. And if you're enjoying this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps us. It helps people find our videos, which in turn helps us. So we really appreciate that. So as you saw, we just passed an escape room. Got a sidewalk sale this morning. That's fun. So this is the Hope Taylor Company. Got Southern Smoothies, and then I'll pan back across the street. It's a chiropractor. More golf carts. So if you need to rent a golf cart, there's plenty of those on Main Street. We always get asked what time we film these. It is just before 11. It's 10:42 right now. So that's the time of the day. We've also got a convenience store and a liquor store here. And there's the golf cart rentals we were just looking at. There's the Main Street sign. And you've got a sign there that says Welcome to Ocean Drive. So if you are not from the state of South Carolina, the liquor laws may be different here than what you're used to. They do vary from state to state, so you'll definitely want to familiarize yourself with that before you come. But the stores here are not run by the government. They are independent stores here, so that's a little different, and you'll definitely want to check their hours. But you're going to see a lot of variety because they are not all run by the government and they're independent. But they are separate from other stores. So like if you want beer or wine, you can get that at the grocery store. I know in the Northeast and some places you can't do that. But if you want liquor, you have to go to a separate store for that. We're just waiting for the light to change. Still hasn't changed. There we go. That's another thing. You definitely want to be careful, especially in these busy tourist areas when you're crossing the street. I would definitely avoid jaywalking, not just to avoid getting a ticket, but more for your own personal safety. I would definitely be careful about that. You got to remember, so many of these people are from out of town. They're looking at their phones, trying to figure out where to go, trying to find their hotel, that kind of thing, or trying to find a restaurant. So definitely want to stay safe. There is a parking lot right here that at the time of this video, which could change any day, but at the time of this video, they have free parking. Sometimes that changes during the season, so you always want to check when you park somewhere. Don't assume just because I said it's free today that it'll be free tomorrow. It may not be. Seaside Vacations right here. I like the mural that they have. That's nice. Got a plate with crab on it. That looks good. Always love murals. They add a lot to an area. There's Duck's Nightlife on Main Street, Duck's Cafe, Sky Bar, and Soho. Right there. Looks like they got some open air, which is nice. I always love that. When you got this beach air, always nice to have open air. New York Pizza, or NY Pizza to be more specific. Sea Salt Boutique. Here's Harold's Beach Club. So now we're getting closer and closer to Ocean Boulevard, which is the cross street up ahead, and then the actual ocean. I can actually see the ocean. We're probably a little too far away for the camera to pick it up quite yet. Got Sand Beachwear. Giorgio's Pizza and Subs. Good morning. And then we've got it's a Main Suites, I believe. It's covered by the tree, but it's a. Oh yeah, Brian just pointed out they've got shagging awards here. So those are up and down the sidewalk. If you don't know that, I believe you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Shagging started here in North Myrtle Beach, and they have big shag festivals here. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I'm definitely not a shag expert by any means. Do not know how to shag, but I believe so. So that's a pretty famous thing that North Myrtle Beach is famous for. Melt. Oh wow, something smells incredible. Yeah, it's their waffle cones. Wow, does that smell good. Oh, that smells so good. What is it about waffle cones? Why do they smell so good? Daisy Duke Saloon, Pirates Cove, Main Street Slice, Duffy Street Food Shack right over here. Got a gift shop on the corner right over there. Looks like a Wings. Still Duffy Street there, and then here's Bargain World. I always notice their rainbows. Those stand out when you're driving down Ocean Boulevard. They've got like a sidewalk sale going on today. So here's Main Street sign again. And now we are to Ocean Boulevard. And we're gonna go straight across to take you to the beach, and that's a public beach access that's straight across the street here. And so I'm going to look down. So this is headed north on Ocean Boulevard in this direction. And then this direction, you're headed south on Ocean Boulevard. And so this is a very busy street. I know it doesn't look too busy now, but that's because we're in the morning. In the evening, this is packed with cars, like nonstop traffic. So this is going to be a very, very busy street to cross. But they do have those buttons you can push to get the light to change. I don't think they really speed up the light changing, but they do keep the green walk there longer, so you have longer to get across the street. So definitely recommend using those. All right, looks like we're about to change here. See the light turning? All right, we're good to go. So like I mentioned, right over here is a public beach access, and they do have a restroom here, and they have some outdoor places you can sort of rinse the sand off, which is nice. So I thought I'd walk through this parking lot to show it to you. Now this you have to pay to park. It depends on the time of the year. Myrtle Beach proper is going to year-round charging for their public parking, but as far as I know, as of the time of this recording, I think North Myrtle Beach still doesn't charge in the off-season, but do not take my word for that. Always read the signs. Always read the signs. So you've got Spanish Galleon, Hodo's Restaurant, Beach Bar, and then that little building straight ahead, that is the restrooms I mentioned. So this is a pretty area, and it's a nice beach access. You got the OD Pavilion over here. There's arcade, and there's a few rides across the street as well. It's a Ferris wheel and some other small amusement type rides. So there's those bathrooms a little closer, and there's the pay to park sign. So there, it tells you right there, March 1st through October 31st. So yes, they do still have an off season as of the time of this recording that does not charge. And then you've got this, and oh, here's the Hodo's again right here on the beach with beach views. That's nice. And there's the showers I mentioned that you can use. And then now we are gonna head straight out to the beach, take in this beautiful beach. It is such a pretty day today. It's beautiful. And also you may be able to see over there, there's a wind turbine, I guess you would call it. I read about those because I was interested that they had those here in North Myrtle Beach. They said they're putting them up to get people used to the idea. That was literally what it said. So I don't know that they're capturing power from them yet, but I would assume they would. But it's basically, they're put up to get people used to the idea of them. Thought that was kind of interesting. So wow, it's already quite busy on the beach today. Beautiful day. I mean, it really is. You can see, you might be able to see, it's hard to tell sometimes on this camera, but way down there is the Cherry Grove Pier. And they are still doing construction. The middle section of that was taken out during Hurricane Ian last year. Look at all these people. So many people out. Looks like it's high tide too, but let's go down to the water, check the water out. But yeah, such a beautiful day. Oh, they got Italian ices here too. That's fun. Got quite the game set up here. All kinds of stuff going on. Smart people sitting in the water because it's already warm. Even though it's in the morning, it's a hot day today. But wow, look at this. Beautiful. And there's looking down south towards Myrtle Beach. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to click on the video on your screen right now and click subscribe so you won't miss anything new. Thanks so much for watching. Until our next adventure.